Alright guys, here we are, Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke episode 2. Let us get through the intro here, because last time I tried to talk with this going, we had the intro repeating itself, and I'd rather not deal with that again. So, a quick recap of what we did last time. We just started the game out. We got our Pikachu. We made our way through the Viridian Forest. We did some level grinding here. Got our guys up to level 15. And we defeated Brock. So all in all, a good run for our first episode. I guess the only downer was our initial loss to the G-Flan, who is our rival in this Nuzlocke. Hopefully we can avoid any losses here in Mount Moon. For those of you who watch the Pokemon Green Nuzlocke, I know that Nuzlocke's a little harder to watch. It's silent. I don't do commentary for it. It was my first Nuzlocke series. Kind of testing the waters. It's running alongside our Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke here. Made our first mistake there. Not going to spoil it, but this is an issue when you run two Nuzlockes at once. A little bit of confusion going on, and we made our first mistake in that Nuzlocke there in episode 3. And ironically, we changed to a green color here in yellow as well. Okay, you know what? What is Nidoran? I say, what do we have here? 24 EXP. Let's actually just quickly evolve Nidoran female and get a Nidorina and do a little evolution for you guys right off the bat. I think everything here should give us the right amount of EXP. That won't be a big concern about having to do 2 battles. See if we can get evolution here. Alright, I think we got it. Let's see. Yes, we did. Here we go. Alright. And we have our Nidorina. I wanted the evolution music to play there for you guys, so I was kind of quiet there for a little bit. Alright guys, so our objective in this episode, and how I kind of worked Pokemon Green out, was I think the main focus here is just going to be to really get through Mount Moon. Which I was a little surprised about, that it kind of turned into like an hour and 7-minute saga on Green version. So we'll see what happens on Yellow. I feel like we won't have to do as much grinding, but you know, let's see how we do here. Let's see how we get through, how quickly we get through these trainer buddies of ours. Who do we want up front? You know what? Let's throw Rattata up front here and see what this last has for us. It look better funny, I guess. She's not digging that. Lass has a level 9 Pidgey for us. Should not be an issue here, especially when we got our Hyper Fang move rocking. Probably did not need the critical. Another Pidgey. Let's just switch over, get Pikachu some EXP, mix it up a little bit. Quick Thunder Shock. Nicely done. And a quick victory there. You know what? One thing I did not look at. Let's not use antidotes. I'm actually going to go buy some Pokeballs really fast. You know what? Maybe I could have done this when I had to go back to heal. But I just don't want to forget because in my green Nuzlocke, I ran into some of the Pokemon that have a little bit of a higher, or harder to catch. I definitely want to be prepared in case that happens. So we'll just leave. I'm gonna try to stir it up a little bit, throwing different Pokemon in front here. You guys will have to excuse me playing around with that. I don't really think I'm too afraid of anything on our way up here. Mountain Moon. I don't know if it ever frustrated anybody else in these games, but I don't really dig that Gust is a normal type move, but it is what it is. We'll just keep Pidgey out. I think this is our first Weedle that we've ever seen in this game. I was a little surprised, as I said earlier, that none of the bug catchers had a Weedle. Very strange to me, anyway. I know that in the games before Yellow, so we're talking green, red, blue, there was at least one Weedle in there. I think the last guy, in fact, I know the last bug catcher before you get Computer has a Weedle. I don't really understand why they were taken out of this game up till this point. I mean, if this game is supposed to be based off of the anime, I kind of get why Caterpie appears so often with Ash catching one himself, but it is what it is. I think the next guy is a youngster, but I don't really remember what he has. Probably for sure a Rattata, and probably Ekans. It seems to be a common theme, at least early in the game. So we get decent damage, half Rattata HP over that. And of course, the critical on us. We're gonna have to get Pidgey out of here. And I was correct. I remember some stuff from just doing this on green not too long ago. Let's use Pikachu again. I like Ekans Sprite in this one. And here we have our fun poison. Did not get poisoned by Poison Sting this time around. Always a concern to me. I think there's a glass of those. And I'm gonna try to use Butterfree. Just don't remember what she has. I guess the lasses here on this road are all about you looking at them. Both of them have commented so far on how we have seemingly looked at them. Alright, let's go with the fusion. Critical hit by Rattata again. Luckily we're not as low on HP this time. Probably go with the tackle. And she has Nidoran male, which would be a good matchup. There we go. Nice, easy victory. Well, let's see what this guy has for us here. It's a bug catcher. Hopefully no, well, let's see. Confusion should not come out. I just don't want Butterfree getting hit by poison attacks. So there's a nice Kakuna now. Let's go with Rattata here. Hyper Fang, let's see if this will knock it out. Nicely done. Don't have to deal with the Harden going off. Caterpie. Let's just keep Rattata out for this one. Go for another quick Hyper Fang. Caterpie's gone. Metapod. We'll change out this time. I don't think Metapod will have any attacks. So let's see if we can get some here. Nice. Critical hit will just finish that up. And Pidgey got to level 16. And the bug catcher is down. Alright, because Pidgey is so low on HP, I will take some time here to heal and watch the colors change. Back to Peter's gray. So I know I asked this question last video, but I am still curious about anybody who's watching this video, what your favorite Gen 1 game is. I'm pretty sure that Yellow was the last game in the Gen 1 series. I know that, Green and Red were later remade on Game Boy Advance, but obviously those fall outside of Gen 1. So I'm just curious, is Yellow as the last game in the series with the Pikachu and it following you, and pretty cool with how it's just, you can see what it's feeling. And is that your guys' favorite, or is it one of the, would it be Red or Blue? Or for anybody who's playing Japanese games like me, is Green a possibility? You guys should definitely let me know. Because I said this last video, I am actually a very, very big fan of the Japanese Green and Red, and I think the reason to me has more to do with just how the Pokemon look different, how some of the levels and areas that Pokemon appear in are a little bit different. It's kind of just a little twist on the games that we grew up with. Because I owned a Game Boy Pocket. I did not own an original Game Boy, but I owned Red and Blue and Yellow all on my Game Boy Pocket, my green Game Boy Pocket. I had that up until middle school. Back in the day. But here we go. Here's another bug catcher with his level 11 Caterpie. He did not feel like evolving that. He really likes Caterpie. Which I guess nothing wrong if that's your preference. Never, getting any moves besides tackle and string shot. As Butterfree goes up to level 16. Give me a second here, guys. I'm trying to adjust some things here, so hopefully I don't sound too far away after that. Let's go with Pikachu. I feel like Pikachu needs some easy Metapod experience. Ooh, paralyzed. Hopefully he doesn't even do anything. No. Still gets to use his trademark move. Not that it really matters. And the bug catcher is down. Now I can't remember if this guy in the older games is the guy that has the random high level Pokemon here. I mean it's higher than normal. Fence is down. Pikachu, come on, finish this quick here. Alright, very good. Did not get to even use an attacking move. I don't know if he... Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm just not sure that he had a Spearow in one of the older games. I could be thinking of the girl up ahead too. Yeah, here she is. Did she touch me? Was we're like way up there. And here is Jigglypuff. We'll just poison this Jigglypuff, since I find them to be really frustrating. And let's see if we can get our double kick going. Apparently Jigglypuff's trying to use Disable. Alright, that's doing some good damage. Finish this up. Alright, and I think that's it for our trainers before Mount Moon. That's it. Okay. I mean, let's double check. I'm pretty sure that that's it. Oops. Just want to heal quick. So I don't know if in Yellow the guy that sells Magikarp is not here. Probably gonna have to walk over there and see, because I think that he. Alright, be quiet, Nursery. I think this is him. Oh, how awesome, we have Magikarp. I'll tell you what we can do with that Magikarp. we can just toss him in. That's not to say that he will not be useful later, it's just, I don't... At this point in the game, I just don't really like grinding EXP for Magikarp. So, we're just gonna put him in there. We'll probably end up leveling him up later so we can use the Gyarados. But just not here. Not right now. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Not sure what we're gonna find. I think our options, really, with what I remember from this route, are Spearow, our Jigglypuff. Our Mankey. I guess that's a twist in yellow. Somehow I have to not kill this. I think a Pikachu quick attack is not going to do a ton of damage. Okay, that did 10 damage. Alright, I'm wondering... let's switch to Nidorina, who's obviously resistant to fighting type moves. Let's see if this is enough to catch our friend Mankey here. Oh, I guess not. I was hoping that half health status. Let's try one more time. Alright, good, good. This thing will be useful to us. Well, I guess technically we have Nidorina to do double kick as well. I was gonna say this thing might be useful for like Geodudes, but I suppose on like Nidorina, Mankey actually gets stabbed from fighting type moves. I'm hoping that that all applies to Gen 1 games, because I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head, but in the fact that I low kick, Geodude is a heavier Pokemon. Most rock types are going to be heavy for obvious reasons. Okay. Well, let's also take a quick peek in here in Mount Moon and see who we get for the first floor here. Not a big surprise to me. Zubat, obviously, extremely common in caves. Never a huge shock to get him. The other Pokemon that, I mean, the yellow version kind of is another game that twists things up a little bit from the originals. And by originals, I guess I'm going to be saying the American red and blue to most people. So I don't know if something else appears on the first floor. In green version, anything that actually exists in Mount Moon, so I'm also talking about Paris and Clefairy, can actually appear on the first floor. The only Pokemon that I think in the original red and blue from the American side that can appear on this floor is Geodude, which I have had happen before as well. Alright, I kind of figured that would be an easy capture. So we have Zubat as our Pokemon from the first floor of Mount Moon. We still have Basement 2 and 3. Or, excuse me, 1 and 2, excuse me. Basement 1 and 2 to check things out at. have a question if kind of just questioning here. Alright guys, I think what we might try to do here is some quick level grinding for Mankey. So here comes the fast forwarding. I think Mankey should do pretty good. Except if I get hit by confusion. I don't really like that. I'm just gonna be safe. Hit. Oops, not what I wanted to do there. I just kind of want to get Mankey even, and I'm thinking that this is going to be the best place to do that since he's resistant. I don't think... oh crap. Well, or we could do a quick battle here. I won't fast forward this. So, spacebar got us, guys. This is why you gotta be careful when you fast forward. So, Weedle's down. So I keep adjusting stuff here. 60. EXP apiece. Kakuna. Oh, this kind of might be annoying. Bear with me, guys. This might be long. But it will be good EXP for Mankey. Or we can miss. Come on. But yeah, like I was saying, I just want to get Mankey caught up to level 15. And then, nicely done there. And then we can move on. We'll probably battle that girl that we saw by the sign there. I think she has a level 15 or 16 Clefairy that should be easy to beat up on once Mankey's a little bit higher level. Alright, let's go back up here. There's the Geodude. I was wondering when we were going to see one. Obviously doing a little bit more damage to do that. Level 11. Kind of curious to me that they put Mankey right after you beat Brock. I don't feel like it's as useful, but you know what? I don't really know how many other fighting Pokemon are really going to be coming up here outside of, I think, Machop. So, I guess not really a bad thing to have. Gives us access to a fighting type Pokemon a little bit earlier than normal. Because I think Machop appears in Rock Tunnel. And I want to say that's like the first big fighting type you can find. Alright, so let's get back to a little bit more of this. Here. Hopefully this won't take too long, guys. Actually, you know what Mankey will be really actually useful for is that rat. I don't know if in yellow they still have that Raticate at the bottom here that has Hyper Fang. Making might end up being really useful for knocking that out pretty fast. Oh, I guess this is kind of a twist because I don't remember this thing appearing in the older games until after you get out on the Cerulean side of Mount Moon, on that little route there. Huh. How much damage is... Okay, we're not gonna wanna play with him. Let's just Hyper Fang this thing. Oh boy. Well, hopefully we hit. Okay, well, critical. I don't know if we needed it, but all the better. Was not expecting that. That's not really a Pokemon I want to face with Mankey. Obviously, as you saw, Mankey... Ooh, Clefairy. Huh. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe in the American games too that Clefairy appeared on all levels of Mount Moon. Or maybe it's just something Yellow brought back. Would have been kind of cool if Clefairy was the first Pokemon we had seen instead of Zubat on this floor, but it's the way it goes. Sorry, I was distracted by Clefairy, guys. We'll go back to fast forwarding. Everybody missed there. Basically, just remember that everything besides Zubat gives decent XP. Oh, level 11 Zubat. So we're at 14. Just want to get to 15 before I'm gonna be safe. Mankey does so much damage to itself in Confusion. Because it's basically a glass cannon. So, let's get through this. Alright, and we get Karate Chop. Bonus. Hey there. Alright. So, it's actually level 14 Clefairy. That's low kick. Oh, that was really close. Oh. I didn't really want that. I was hoping that was not going to happen. It's the thing that can make Clefairy and Jigglypuff annoying. High HP, singing. Well, Mankey's not going to finish the job this time around. Nidorina's going to have to clean it up. So, I am happy about... I don't know if I mentioned this. The reason I was so up and down when talking about, you know, is Nidorina, is she capable of getting double kick and blah 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 blah. Like I've repeated myself before, we are playing the green version Nuzlocke alongside of this, and I am going to just issue a spoiler here if you guys are watching that. Tune this next part out really quick. First Pokemon I caught in the Green Nuzlocke was actually maybe the second Pokemon I caught was a female Nidoran, and got her all the way up to Nidorina, and instead of Double Kick, in Green version she gets Poison Sting. She may get Double Kick later in that game, I'm not really sure, so it was a big concern to me actually about how that was going to turn out. But anyway, she learned Double Kick early, probably a balancing thing. For Brock, I'm sure. I'm not as concerned about fighting random Pokemon, but we'll do what we have to do. Probably won't be using Pikachu as much. No, potion's always handy early in the game here. So let's make our way to this side of the cave. There's Geodude makes an appearance. So, I guess it is kind of interesting to me. The only thing we haven't seen so far that I did karate. Okay, I was like, that confused me for a second. The only thing that we haven't seen so far that I know appears in Green version on the first floor is Paris. I think he remains the only Pokemon that appears in Mount Moon that we have yet to see. But we are making our way to the first basement here. And this is the place where I think Clefairy and Paris. Okay, we already caught Zubat, so we don't have to be too worried about this encounter. Well, I guess for this floor we get Geodude. Gotta get it down to alright, that might be about good. Let me do this. Geodude's gotta come on, Butterfree. Alright guys, here we go. Alright, that's what we like to see. We have our Geodude, commonly found near mountain trails and etc. Don't step on him, he'll get angry. Transferred to someone's PC. Alright, this is... Oh, we just found our first team knockout. Pokemon Gangsters. Giovanni will always be the #1 gangster. Sandshrew. Just kind of the Pokemon I don't care to see right now. More so just something we don't really have a good super effective answer to, and they're just so defensive. They're decent attack as well, don't get me wrong, the Scratch itself was just doing decent damage earlier. Rattata. A little bit more up our alley here. We'll send Pikachu out. It'd be nice if it didn't use Quick Attack all the time. We'll keep Pikachu out for obvious reasons here. Alright, level 16 for Pikachu. And our first Team Rocket member is down. Should be an item over here. And didn't there used to be a rock here? I thought there used to be a rock here in the older games you could get something out of. Was that always an HP up too? I think they changed some things around there too. Alright, if we see a Pokemon here, this is the second basement floor. But we'll save it for later. Wonder if Paris is still in here. Chilling around somewhere. Well, let's go. We'll go down over this way. You know what? We'll beat up a random through that. Let's take him down. See you later, Zubat. Let's see what this guy has. Yeah, we know that's where we're going. Oh, bug catcher. Well, Mankey isn't going to be a ton of help to us here. Although it is kind of cool that I guess Karate Chop is a normal type move. You know what? Let's do Rattata. He's a level below almost everything else. Oh, not anymore. Caterpie. We'll keep Rattata out. Alright, let's do a quick attack here. Alright, our bug catcher friend is down. Oh, I see a couple items. Oh, we got a rare candy. I don't know if this goes. Oh, we found a potion. Is this the guy that has... No. I don't know, we're gonna do this though. I might be wrong. Oh, this is guy's Magnemite. Thinking too much, guys. For some reason I thought this guy had a Slowpoke. Does low kick induce flinching in this thing? I was not aware of that. I don't think Volto is very heavy. But he must be decently heavy. That or he just doesn't have any defense, obviously. Alright, Mankey's up to 16. I wonder if I should, how does everybody look here? 16, 16, 16. Pidgey hasn't really done too much. See another item up here for us. Let Pidgey beat up some Zubats on the way. Good old EXP. Shouldn't really be taking any damage from Zubats. Unless we can hit Confusion. Zubats like to use Super Sonic. We have our escape rope, which hopefully we will not have to use a Mountain Moon. I'd prefer not using an escape rope here. Critical hits. Always nice. Although they always seem to happen when you don't necessarily need it. That's my luck anyway. Like, well, see, I spoke too soon. And try to do it again. So I don't think we have a... I think we might have like 2 more trainers on this floor. See, this is where I wish Gust was a flying type move. Because I don't really like Oddish. I don't know if it's at the level yet where it... Oddish is similar to like how Butterfree was, where I think it has this little spurt where it learns like all these powder moves in a row. There's Bellsprout. Kind of a funny Pokemon to me anyway. But they're gone, they're done, she's done. And Pidgey gets level 17 there. Becoming our highest level Pokemon. Maybe I'll switch back to Pikachu now. And I try not to do like 1,000 random battles. Oh my gosh. Took like 2 steps and it's a Geodude, of course. You know, I don't try to flood us by taking too much time with random battles. Since we do so much level grinding here. Oh my gosh, I feel like the encounter rate just went way up for some reason because we seem to be only able to take 2 steps. My goodness. Geodude, it's been Geodude every time. No, this is the one I was thinking of with the rock. Okay. Alright, let's see what this Team Rocket guy has for us though. See, I was getting confused earlier because this is the one that has the rock, the room with the rock in it that we'll be able to go up to, I believe, and get an item out of. I thought it was the other room before, but it's obviously not. Who do we want to use on Ekans? Arena here. Poison Sting should do nothing. Alright, we should have one more hit on Ekans here. And should end the battle. We're just that good. Oh, TM01. Very nice. Is that one of the Mega Punch or Kick moves? Alright, Pikachu. See if we can get you some extra level in here. An Ether. Not so helpful at the beginning of the game, but definitely useful later on. Alright, let's see what our youngster friend here has. A Rattata. I was actually really hoping that Rattata would faint. Oh, Rattata again. Hopefully it's another. Oh, oops. Oh. We should be able to knock it out with one more quick attack. I'm hoping here. Alright. Zubat. Alright, this should be an easy cleanup here. Very nice. Good job, Pikachu. Pikachu was all we needed for that battle. Didn't even get hit. Alright, there is a hiker up here though, I think. And definitely don't want Pikachu fighting him. So let's get all the way. Alright, we got a Moonstone too, which will be useful for Nidorina at the very least. We'll still have a chance to get Clefairy as well, another Pokemon that evolves with a Moonstone. But here comes our hiker friend with his Geodudes. I think that's all he has. He might have a Machop, I guess. Let's just hope he has Geodudes to make this easier. Should be able to just low kick these things down. Oh, Onyx was the last Pokemon. Well, that probably won't help you, my friend. Oh, Onyx lived. Don't do too much damage. Only 3. Okay. We'll take that. Alright, Mankey clean sweeps the hiker out of here. Alright, we should be making our way to the last part of Mount Moon. Alright, level 17 for me. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't remember, like I kind of said this earlier, there is a Team Rocket member that's kind of infamous, more so with Nuzlockers in the Gen 1 games here. Okay, sorry about that. I just couldn't remember if there was anything up there or not. That that has Eradicate at level 16 with Hyper Fang, and it can definitely knock out a Pokemon if you're not careful. So that's my concern. I just don't know if he's still in this game. We'll find out here. I don't know if it's this guy or the next one that would have it. Oh, this one has 2, so I don't think it's this guy. So we knocked out Rattata. Then Zubat, which Pikachu. Alright. Quick cleanup there. Gonna level up for Pikachu. Alright. Let's push onward. We still have not got a Pokemon on this floor. Because I think the only Pokemon we've really been running into on this floor is Zubat, which we've already caught. And a Geodude, I think. So, Clefairy, Sandshrew, and I still don't know if Paris is actually here anymore. Should all be possibilities. But so far, we only are being visited by Geodude and Zubat occasionally. The reason I'm not wasting low kicks is because I still don't know if this guy with Eradicate's here. So I guess he's gone. But there's this guy, our maniac friend, who just does not want us to have a fossil. I'm gonna take the easy route on this and use the arena. I actually don't really know if Grimer uses any poison type moves even at this low of a level. Well, maybe Grimer might beat up Nidorino. Might go the opposite way. Alright, Grimer's down. Tackle. Alright, Voltorb is down. Coughing. Let's see if we can quickly Hyper Fang Coughing here. Coughing's not really this is the reason I don't like coughing. We did not get poisoned, luckily. Alright. We took down our super nerd friend. So here we have the Helix and the Dome Fossil. And you know what? We're gonna go with Helix, a fan favorite, for some funny meme reasons. Lord Helix. Alright, I think we actually have Jesse and James coming up here. funny enough. Surrender now. See if we can just karate chop back in. Alright, don't get poisoned. Alright, good. The Meowth should be easy for Mankey. I'm a little curious why they did not use the coffin. Should be their last Pokemon. I'm gonna see what Karate Chop does to Coffin. Oh, well, that wasn't as much as I was hoping. Nice. Nicely done, Mankey. Brat beat us. That's right. Blast off with the speed of light. Well. Alright guys, we're gonna end it here. I am well aware we did not capture a Pokemon on the last floor. I think that might be a little treat for the next episode. We'll start off seeing if we can hunt down possibly Clefairy. I think that would be kind of an interesting Pokemon to have. The next episode of this Nuzlocke should be coming out within the next 2 or 3 days. I kind of try to keep it every other day. We are rotating a couple series. Pokemon Green and the Pokemon Trading Card Game 2 have all kind of been coming out on the same day. And then we kind of been doing this on the off days that we're not doing those 2 series. We just kind of got to spread it out a little bit because it seems like each of these series seems to be going over an hour an episode, so it kind of adds up. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We did pretty good here. We made our way through Mount Moon. And look forward to fighting Misty here in our next episode. So, that's it for now. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Alright, thanks guys.